Professional athletes have to deal with hecklers throughout their careers. Most of them usually just ignore them. But sometimes the athletes either had too much of it and snapped, or they simply decided it would be fun to play along. I'm Justin Fraction, and today we present 10 hysterical fan heckling moments. At TPS, we post videos every single day, so don't forget to click the subscribe button to subscribe. Then click the notification bell to be notified when we post a new video. Number 10, Cam Newton, who's your daddy? Carolina Panthers quarterback Cam Newton is one of the most polarizing athletes in North America. He's rubbed some folks the wrong way with his excessive celebrations and that confrontation with the female reporter back in 2017. Well, Newton haters probably loved it when fans heckled him during a 2018 offseason tournament. A fan asked Cam if he ever wished Broncos star Von Miller a happy Father's Day, which certainly agitated the QB.
Yeah.
Playing off. What happened to the Super Bowl?
The fan was referencing Miller's dominance of Newton. He sacked the 2015 league MVP 2.5 times in Super Bowl 50 and forced 2 fumbles, leading Denver to a 24-10 victory. Number 9, Matt Diaz plays along. Former MLB outfielder Matt Diaz played 2 seasons with the Atlanta Braves, and he learned just how hard it can be to play as an opposing player in front of those rowdy New York baseball crowds. This Mets fan went viral after a video was posted of him screaming at Diaz from the outfield bleachers.
Hey, I know you hear me! Nobody likes you!
At one point, the fan claimed Diaz was wearing 2 different color socks.
You got 2 different colored socks on, Diaz!
Number 8, Brendan Shanahan quiets Hurricanes down. The Detroit Red Wings and Carolina Hurricanes met in the 2002 Stanley Cup Finals. The Wings were looking to win their 3rd Stanley Cup since 1997 and cement themselves as a dynasty. Carolina, meanwhile, was looking to become the ultimate underdog story. During the finals, a female fan began mocking Red Wings superstar and future Hall of Famer Brendan Shanahan during a trip to the penalty box. After ignoring it for a while, Shanahan silenced the heckler by telling her to clean up her poor hygiene. Number 7, don't challenge Jose Bautista. Former Toronto Blue Jays slugger Jose Bautista made a lot of enemies for his infamous bat flip celebrations, plus that whole fight with the Texas Rangers back in 2016. During a 2015 Blue Jays game, Bautista was getting heckled for not having a base hit in the contest.
What's happening here? You know, you got everything but a base hit tonight. You got strikeouts? Oh, hey, Bautista!
But Joey Best silenced the fan once he opened his mouth by reminding the guy how rich he was.
You got strikeouts?
My checkbook would have fit in my bag.
Number 6, LeBron James versus Bulls fan. LeBron James's teams eliminated the Chicago Bulls in the postseason multiple times in his career, both as a member of the Miami Heat and the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron wasn't the most popular guy in the Windy City. One Bulls fan sat close to James and began asking the king when he would stop crying.
When are you gonna stop crying?
Never.
When are you gonna stop crying?
Rather than simply ignore him, LeBron quietly put this heckler to bed.
Zero's dipped on you.
As usual, LeBron wins. Number 5, this hardcore Rays fan. The Tampa Bay Rays aren't known for having too big of a fan base. Their attendance is among the worst every year. Playoff games don't even sell out. And yes, there have been rumors about the franchise relocating someday. Well, at least the Rays have one overly passionate fan that will do everything in his power to throw the opposing players off their game.
Hey, baby! Hit away! Nobody in running scoring position there, huh? Nobody running for first! Nobody running!
Every baseball team could use a fan like that. Number 4, adorable marriage proposal. Many female tennis players over the years have stolen the hearts of millions. Back in the 80s and 90s, German tennis legend Steffi Graf was among the biggest sweethearts in the sports world. As Graf lined up for a serve during the Wimbledon tournament, a heckler screamed out, Being her professional self, Graf stepped off, laughed it off, and then asked the fan, probably not enough to match that of fellow tennis icon Andre Agassi, who married Graf in 2001. Number 3, Mavs fan makes Kevin Durant snap. Draymond Green and Kevin Durant got into a heated confrontation following an overtime road loss to the LA Clippers. It led to speculation that KD was bound to leave Golden State after the season. As if that wasn't tense enough for Durant, it didn't help when a Dallas Mavericks fan heckled him during a game when the Lone Star stayed, and KD had time for him. Durant was fined $25,000 for snapping at the heckler. Number 2, Steve Sullivan has the last laugh. Steve Sullivan had an impressive career in the NHL, especially when you consider the fact that he was only about 5'7". But despite the solid resume, Sully will mostly be remembered for the events that transpired in Colorado on January 26, 2001. During a game against the Avalanche, Sullivan was left bleeding after taking a stick to the face. As he made his way off the ice, he was heckled by an Avs fan seated beside the Blackhawks bench. Sullivan and the fan exchanged a few words, but that was just a start. Later in the game, Avs goalie Patrick Wall went to clear a puck, but it went over the glass and struck the very same fan who was heckling Steve Sullivan earlier. Not one to let an opportunity like this slip away, Sullivan immediately headed over and had a few words for the fan as he was being attended to. And number 1, Spike Lee versus Reggie Miller. One of the most successful movie directors in Hollywood, Spike Lee became even more famous for getting into it with Indiana Pacers icon Reggie Miller during the 1994 Eastern Conference Finals. Lee, a longtime Knicks superfan, heckled and exchanged trash talk with Miller during this epic postseason series. Miller flashed the choking sign at Lee and stared him down when he made all those dagger shots in Game 5. Lee's Knicks got the last laugh when they won the series in 7 games, though. What other epic and hysterical fan heckling moment should we have included on our list? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time.